same length as the last delivery. What kind of?
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Sure. The amount of cargo each provider. Can you read that yellow part there quickly? Let's see, supplies that will be provided, etc. As well as its size can also be viewed at the bottom of the screen. Okay, now that's what I'm looking at. I guess that's it, right? Order details. Cargo conditions less than 50% damage. Of course. Deliver the smart drugs. Okay, so I'm delivering more medicine, I guess. Oh, I even put that on or not?
Order assigned. Sam,
Transmission.
triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Okay, I got like 4 ladders. And I guess one of those ropes. Guess I'm all good. Okay, moving in that direction. So can I seriously not take one of these? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Would have had like a button prompt. Oh, and I don't have access to these. I can see the well, notification or prompt link.
See that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like.
Right.
Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Follow one trying to put up a sign. You can use these to share information for the porters. Following some stuff from the Souls games with that idea. That or leaving the ladders or ropes behind for players to use.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
Sure.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking.
Oh, I see one right
And
here.
your Oger deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying, but that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Tap the screen. Oh, great. There's like a lot of cargo.
Every parcel is a promise made to a person in need.
Oh, no.
And they're counting on you to deliver.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was stupid. Did I lose my cargo? No, it doesn't seem like it. I didn't lose anything. So I guess maybe don't go into the water like that.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder issue. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
I was gonna see if I was gonna find a way to not use the ladder. Find a way to try to see if I couldn't use the ladder. But it seems like I didn't need it. Apprentice builder. Got to pick that back up or what? Guess I might need it to get back down, I guess. Let's see. jump. Bumpy looking mountain.
Always like the quiet.
I don't like no other people. But they're actually. Just descent. Let's have a rope for this one. So I guess that's supposed to be a rope. Seems like it's. Spot for this. Careful. So far, so good. Okay, that's where I gotta go. Lost my footing again. So it's shallow. It's mostly it's probably gonna be shallow. Still it's getting almost another ladder. Okay. Just about to end this one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Not that delivery. Midwest.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Baby.
Trophy earned, a new day for the UCA. New strand established. This I unlocked a bit of a map then. Way station west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Fabricate equipment. Make delivery of lost cargo. Share locker. Donate weapons and equipment. Share locker. Withdraw cargo. The area is now connected to the Chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures, etc. Okay. No,
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
It's way too much stuff. Okay. And he's probably not going to have an easy time to walk.
Order assigned.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh, great. Now there's a risk. Some tall grass to hide in. Okay, how far am I? Oh, I can't see from here.
Hey, come and get me!
Oh my god. Why would you say that? Ah, I'm still his way. Jeez. I haven't even tried out combat yet. Oh, there's a rope. Yamato. Okay, let's see. Can I make that jump first? Careful, careful. So let's use it. Let's be careful. Things. Oh, it's gonna make things so much better. So I guess that tracks the packages every time I pass these things, right? And there we go. Those are my pursuers. Huh? Nope, I guess they're giving up. I guess BTs, right?
Trouble, huh? Good thing it's raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
They don't give me trouble.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers? Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Okay. BTs. Of how much further I am behind. Right. I'm hearing something. Crazy, stop going crazy. Okay, over there, over there, over there.
Easy now.
The bus right here. Okay. Nearing my destination, nearing my destination. Great. I'll even walk that. Great.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Great. Well, I guess I can't technically BT because of that. Great. Well, this one might be a smart move on my part. Great. Can we even cross this? I don't think so. Looks like the rain stopped, huh? Let's see. Are there any shallow areas or can I released? There's some rocks over
Sorry,
there.
kid.
It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Let's see. Oops. Let's see if this even works. Kind of want to look for the ladders fall out of place if you place them in certain areas where they're not supposed to go. Or, I guess I don't even know the ladder. Just drop down here. Oh, okay. Now I'm alright. That's sort of moments. I guess the packages are in the best condition. We'll have to see. But they're probably not in very good condition now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Definitely. Delivery.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
More facilities join the UCA. Bridges HQ will able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. Okay. New interview data acquired, mules, and drone syndrome, bridge babies, timefall, data. New features have been added to your cufflinks, new data, new option has been added to delivery terminals, recycle. Okay. There is not the chiral network, of course.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Here we go.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Baby. It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BP are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Yep, it's was. Gotta take that shower. Guess after every mission, you need to give yourself a good wash.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drug relief. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past.
I've
Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Guess that's it then.
Sam,
So,
sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. And I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
yeah, sure. So I guess I'm not gonna look at that board right there, right? Or I could just leave the room. What about my shower water? Shower water. So even in the post-apocalyptic future, shower water still might be useful. Shower water. Me trying to make a reference to gamer girl bathwater, and it kind of probably fails. Because hey, he's not selling that water. He's trying to kill supernatural monsters with it. And I don't have any weapons in that. Oop, he's pointing to that. Guess maybe to BB then. Oop, what happened? Check out BB then. Here's the whole reason why I stopped to get some rest though, right? He seems to be alright. Is he a he? Or is he a she? I mean, or is BB a she? Oh, I don't know if I can tell the gender. Oh well. Guess that'll be it then. Let's get out of here.
Baby.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you.
Boy.
This woman in the mess has done nothing but lie to me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
What's it called?
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Did I skip that? I guess so. Every time I leave my room or I'm about to leave, I keep forgetting to do this. So I guess L1 down and a normal square to rock BB back and forth. Okay. Let's see.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
No, he is the legend after all. He's gonna fall backwards if he, with all that stuff in his back.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
I've not even tried to craft anything. Huh? This one, the crystals.
Okay, just a bit further now.
So I wrote as well. That's what it works.
We've walked up worse.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Okay. Right. Structures. Some structure. This box. Let's see first. Maybe the sun right here. Oh. It's going to bring off my back now. I guess I'm now getting this.
Construction complete.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Okay. Oh, great. Oh, they detected my box. Just because I buy one of their things. Is that what that is? One of the things, more or less alarms. I see it right there. Oh. Another one out over there. Yeah, mule.
Look around and trust your instincts.
I don't know, that's a bad check right there. Okay, here we go. That's 2 in a row right there. Not that difficult. So I better get out of here. And you might send more guys to this location. Go around. Oh, too late. Yep. Still the beginning of the game so far.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Oh wow, that was all of them? That's not that difficult. I mean, I've heard most people complain about the combat for this game. Maybe it's the guns. Even though, I think most people have said that even the melee combat is also not good. So far I haven't had that much trouble. Let me see how many, I guess I'll have to see, let me see. Let me see, it's one of those, let me check again and see how many times you can hit. 1, 2, 3. Just a 3-hit combo. I wouldn't say it's that bad. And again, I'm still at the beginning of the game. Maybe as soon as I progress further, it'll probably get more difficult. The enemies will get more smarter, or maybe have better attack patterns. Okay, so is this what I'm here for? Let's just get out of here. Yeah, that's just the printer that I was here for. Oh. Look at all this on my back. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I haven't collapsed yet. I'm surprised he hasn't tipped over.
Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it did. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. It made jobs no one really needed and gave them the hopes of living there without them. There, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not in.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sam,
Another coded con.
Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
I do have all of them, right? And it said that I could already, basically just deliver all that I have.
Got some Cairo crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated Carillion levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
What did you get? Oh.
Easy.
Yeah, sure.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellian levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more Cairo crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.